Hi everybody, welcome back to Lori's Boston Found, where thrifted is the new black. My name is Lori and today's video is being sponsored by Vendoo. I am so excited to bring you some information on this amazing cross-listing platform. Vendoo allows you to easily cross-post your items to multiple marketplaces. Currently, they're on 8 different platforms. If you are interested in seeing how Vendoo works, stick around. I ran a challenge this month doing some cross-posting from Poshmark to eBay, and I have some really exciting results to share with you. So be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you're interested in being part of my community, and let's get right into the video. Alright, so when I was reflecting on ways to improve my business at the start of the new year, one of the things I committed to doing was cross-posting items to eBay. Poshmark has been my main platform since I started being serious about reselling in the summer of 2018. So I'm filming this on February 4th, 2021, approaching my 3rd year of doing this, and I kind of reached a point last year where I just felt like I was having consistent sales. I had really worked hard to build up my audience on Poshmark, but I got to a place where I was kind of maxing out on my sales. So like a super great month for me. I think my best month last year was around $6,000 on Poshmark, which I was really happy about. I realized that in order to scale my business without having to hire tons of new people or really like take up more storage in my house or any of that, was to just take the items that I already have listed and cross-post them to other platforms like eBay, like Mercari. Back in October of 2019, I discovered Vendoo when they were in their beta phase, and I did a video about how awesome I thought this company was. It was kind of a new concept to me. I think cross-posting had been around for a little bit, but it was new to me. And they were in their beta phase, they were free, so I was trying them out. And I have been using the platform ever since. They have grown so much in the past year. I was part of a test group, so when they were also trying out new features, they had a group of us who were kind of doing homework and seeing how these new features worked for us as individual business owners before they rolled out a new feature to the general public. So they're so in tune with what people want. One of the co-founders, Josh, has been a reseller for over a decade himself. And so it's really wonderful to have people who are practicing resellers among other things. And they saw this need in our community. And they're actually so much more than a cross-listing platform. They just introduced an analytics feature so that you can go on and you can see stats that we also desperately want from platforms like Poshmark, but that we don't quite get yet. And another feature that they have that's really exciting is that you can delist and relist right from Vendoo, and it's all on their interface. So I am going to actually do some hands-on stuff for you, and so you can see how it functions. What I want to do first is talk to you about my experiment that I did in the month of January and let you know what my results are. I am even shocked myself. So what I set out to do at the start of the new year was to cross-post every single day using Vendoo from Poshmark over to eBay, and I committed to doing 12 items per day. Well, that was my goal. In the middle of the month, I ended up contracting COVID, and I was really sick right smack dab in the middle of the month. Luckily, I could still do cross-posting from the comfort of my couch or my bed, wherever I was, but my productivity was not as high. So I think I ended up doing between like 8 and 10 on average per day, but it spanned the entire month. So I listed new listings from Poshmark to eBay, about 300 new listings on eBay. To be conservative, I'm gonna say 275 new listings. I had only had about 150 active listings on eBay prior to doing this challenge, and I have like 1,250 items listed on Poshmark. So I had all this inventory just like waiting to be cross-posted. And when I started this challenge for the bulk of the month, so like probably 28 days out of this challenge, 28 out of the 30 days. So I went from January 4th, I started on a Monday, and I'm filming this on February 4th. When you look on eBay, it says the past 31 days, so I was looking for that chunk of time to see what I could do, how I could impact my business. For those 28 days, I primarily took my listing from Poshmark and then cross-posted it. As of 2 days ago, I started doing my original listing right on Vendoo, because then it just gives you more statistics. It gives you that ability to relist and delist, and I wanted to use it as my home base. You can also use Vendoo as an inventory system. I almost feel like it's a disservice just calling it a cross-posting platform, but to give you an overview, right now you can cross-post to the following marketplaces: eBay, Mercari, Depop, Poshmark, Etsy, Kidizen, I know there's more, Tradesy, and Grail. Those are the other two. So Tradesy, Mercari, eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, Grail, Depop, and Kidizen. You can blast one listing out to all of those areas. And I know that they're working on more platforms. Their customer service is amazing. Recently in Clubhouse, Clubhouse is a new app that you can use on your phone. Right now it's in its beta phase, it's by invite only, but one day we were having a conversation and I was able to send Josh an invitation to join us in a Clubhouse conversation, and he hopped on that call and answered so many questions. They are now hosting their own Clubhouse rooms, as well as keeping their YouTube channel updated. How rare is it to be able to reach out and get the founder to respond to you and give you some information on a question you might have? So I can't say enough about Vendoo. If you want to try Vendoo out, you can click the link in my description and get 25% off your first month of service with Vendoo. And it's a great value. And if you're not quite ready to commit, you can do 5 free listings a month using Vendoo. So every month they press the reset button, you can start over, you can try 5 free listings. So I really encourage you, if you have been thinking about going over to other platforms, it's super easy. I just can't believe what a difference it's made in my business. So let's go over these numbers. Even the items that sold in November and December on eBay, even though my numbers were really low, I was still using Vendoo, but what I wasn't doing was doing anything consistently. I would list like maybe 5 items, cross-post 5 items one day, and then I wouldn't use Vendoo for 10 days after that, and then I might do 2, take a day off. The difference in this month is that I committed to doing something every single day. Whether it's listing or whether it's posting YouTube videos or posting on Instagram or photographing, whatever it is that you're doing for your reselling business, consistency is key. So I was testing out consistency this month, and Vendoo just made it super easy for me. I had 17 sales in the month of January that totaled $1,103.89. When eBay gives you their totals, that includes shipping fees. My sales, if you just extract just the sale price on 17 items, was $959.98. What's also amazing about that is that my average selling price was $56.46. So if you have been following my journey for a while, you know that my average selling price, it has crept up a little bit over the past year. It was $30 for a very long time, and now I feel like I'm more between like $33 and $35 as my average selling price. But here on eBay, my ASP was $56.46. Now I did have one sale that was a $250 jacket that sold, so that definitely helped boost that number. But I was really impressed with that. 17 items that sold for just shy of $1,000. So I couldn't be happier. I definitely got a lot of lowball offers, and I was trying to be very good with offers because I wanted to boost my eBay account. I wanted the algorithm to like me, so I didn't want to counter on a ton of items. So it makes me happy that my ASP was still $56. I did have to counter on a couple lowball offers or decline a couple lowball offers that were like really outrageous. But generally, This is a trend that I'm so excited about. So I first want to go through my sales quickly with you. I'm just doing eBay sales today, and then I am going to share my screen and show you exactly how I cross post on eBay from Poshmark to eBay. And I'm also going to show you how I create a listing right in Vendoo and show you just how fast it goes. As far as pricing goes, if you look on your phone, they have this great little sliding scale for pricing. So your first 5 listings are free. If you do approximately 125 listings per month, it's $19.99, 250 is $29.99, and so on and so on. And then it also gives you the breakdown of how much each item is costing you to list with each plan. And these are some of the things included in the monthly plan. Another cool thing about Vendoo that I wanted to share, they have all different tiers to the level of listings that you want. They have different price points, but say you pick a certain level and you need more listings, you can get 25 new listings for just $2.99. The following month, you can change your level. So it goes month to month and you can change it at any time. So if you need more, or if you find that you purchased a plan that is more than you need, then you can adjust it month to month, which is really awesome. You're not like stuck in any sort of contract. I feel like they're really here to help you. If you would like to skip straight to the Vendoo demonstration, see the timestamp below and you can skip right ahead and bypass all of my sales. So first up, this sale came in today. I sold this Taylor Swift Fearless black hoodie. Fearless, I believe, was one of Taylor Swift's first tours. I got this sweatshirt for about $5. It did sell via promoted listings. Oh, I did go in, oh gosh, probably on day 25 or 26. And I did a bulk edit, which I love about eBay. And I changed all of my listings to 2% promoted listing across the board. When you go through it, it tells you if it sells via promoted listings. And I will share with you the ones that sold. So this Taylor Swift sweatshirt sold for $75, and then the shipping was $7.49. That was a full price sale. Next up was this Vera Bradley Disney Parks Midnight Mickey crossbody bag. This also sold via promoted listing for a 2% promoted listing fee. It sold for $30 and $5.99 for standard for shipping on that. Pretty sure that I picked this bag up at like 20% off. I don't typically pick up Vera Bradley unless I'm at the bins, but because it was a crossbody and Disney parks, I thought it was a good pickup. I'm just envisioning people at the parks with their lightweight crossbody Vera Bradley bag. I picked it up specifically for that reason, and it did get a lot of attention and finally sold for $30. I had that listed for less than a month, I would estimate. This next item sold in one day on eBay, and it was this Talbot's beautiful pebbled leather tote bag with a crossbody strap and this really cool circular bamboo handle. I picked this up at the bins in Maine just a couple of weeks ago, and it sold overnight on eBay. I think I had it listed for $60 or $59, and I received a $45 offer that did not sell promoted listing, so I didn't have to pay that fee. So that was really exciting. Sold quickly. And with Talbot's, you know, I wouldn't consider Talbot's one of those hot brands. And because it was the bins and it was about a $2 pickup for me, I gave it a shot, and it was really beautiful quality and sold so quickly. It did have some staining on the inside as well, which I disclosed. Another full price sale that did sell via promoted listing was this Athleta merino wool ribbed V-neck sweater in a size small. I picked this up. I did pay, well, $15 less 10% at my favorite thrift store outside of Boston. And I remember I did pay up for this, but it was in beautiful condition, and I want to say it was like from 2019. I really loved the color. A full price sale for $49.99 on eBay. So I guess I don't have to specify eBay. These are all on eBay. Because I've been sick, I ended up coloring my hair at home. My wonderful hairdresser came over with like a custom mix for me, and I just did it last night, but it's looking pretty dark, and it's like shocking when I see myself in my reflection there. Another full price sale also sold through promoted listings, which it's funny, I'm just looking and seeing all of these that were promoted listings. It's kind of exciting to see because I just turned on promoted listings and all of these have been since then. And I did notice that since I switched to promoted listings, I've had even more sales. So I'm just learning so much about eBay, and Vendoo just has made it so easy. Okay, next up, oh my gosh, this is the biggest by Felicia. I got this beautiful dress. The brand is 120% lino. It's a brand out of Italy. It's 100% linen, super high end, like $300, $400, $500 dresses. I found this at the New York bins in New York City. It was October of 2019, I believe, or maybe even 2018. I'm not joking. This thing has been around forever. I was so excited when I found it in the bins. It could be worn as a wedding dress. Angie's modeling it for me here. It just had this beautiful lace detail on the chest and just so minimalist and gorgeous, but it has sat forever. Yeah, it sold for $70. My shipping was $4.99 on this. So excited to sell them. A $70 sale. That has been in my Poshmark closet for 2 years. Just ridiculous. I don't know that this was one of the newer listings. I can't be sure if this was one of the things I cross-posted or if that's been there for a while. Okay, next up, I paid $50 for this coat. I held it and the quality was just so good. And when I looked up what it was retail, the price was between $800 and like $950. The brand is called Postcard. So this was the women's Postcard Classic City Coat, which is kind of their signature style. And I listed it for $349 on both platforms. I received a $250 offer through promoted listings, which I accepted. So I paid $50 for it. I don't always invest that much money in pieces, but when I looked up the comps on this coat, I was really encouraged. So that was a phenomenal sale. That was my best sale of the month over on eBay. That may have been my best. The big bad UPS man just delivered a package across the street. All right, are you good? Are you good? Lucky's tongue's in his mouth, which is very rare. So where was I? Lucky's gonna rest. Okay, this sweater is a brand that's sold at Revolve. It's called Lay Academy. It's like L apostrophe. It's a crew neck sweater. This was new with tags in like this buttery yellow color. I had it listed at $90. I listed it very high because the retail was probably close to $200 on Revolve. I got an offer for $55. This was not through promoted listings, but I did accept that. Like I said, I was trying to just build up the sales on this platform. And also, when I got the offer, I looked at sold comps and it was actually a very fair offer. So I was definitely aiming high with that $90 price tag. I took the chance because it was a new item, and $55 was great. It was still a great return on a $7 investment. So I went ahead and took that. And I think I charged $5.99 for shipping. Oh, I also want to mention, I got my first Vero on eBay, and that is when you get like basically a strike against you for using a stock photo. And I just want to share it with people because I know certain companies are more strict than others. I've never had an issue with this company, but I have to say, I don't typically list newer items from the North Face. It was the North Face. And I picked up a men's jacket on Retail Arbitrage. It hasn't sold, obviously, it's gone. It's now removed. But I did just get that notification yesterday. So 2 days ago, I had a $150 return from an item on Poshmark. Somebody opened up a case because I sold a blazer new with tag. That was $150. And you know when you have a navy blue that's so dark that it looks black? I thought this was black. I listed it as black and it was navy. The guy who purchased it put it next to a black blazer from the same brand and it was definitely navy, and I just screwed up, so it was very sad. So I had that return on Monday, and then on Tuesday I got a Vero on eBay. So my week started off a little bit rough with stuff like that, but that's just a side note. Don't use stock photos for the North Face. Maybe this is common knowledge, but next up, I sold this Smart Wool women's merino wool green zip-up hoodie with like little Nordic pattern on the side. You guys know I love to sell Smart Wool. This did have a hole in it, like a run in it. I think I listed it for $50 or $60 and I received a $45 offer on it. Smart Wool is just money in the bank. I also just this week sold, it was like a roll neck or like a mock neck, just charcoal gray, no holes, but it had been like put in the dryer, so it had shrunk, and it was a size large, but it measured a size small, which I indicated. That sold for $30. Anytime I find Smart Wool, if it's shrunk, if it has holes, I mean, unless it's like completely obnoxious. I don't know that I've ever sold Smart Wool that wasn't damaged or just flawed in some way. I never pass it up. So that was a great sale, $45. Next up is this Arc'teryx Plum Full Zip Gamma Soft Shell Jacket. This has sat around for a while because I think I had it listed at $125 or $150. I had it listed pretty high. I may have gotten like a few lower offers, but I believe I sent offers out for $70 on this. I think I sent out a $75 offer on Poshmark. Nobody bit. So I decided to send offers to watchers on eBay, and this ended up selling $55 off with $5.99 shipping, but I was still happy to move that. I believe I only paid between $6 and $10 for this. So it was still a great return, and I'm really loving the fact that I'm getting so many higher priced items. Oh, another thing that I haven't done that I don't believe you can do on Vendoo is click the global shipping program. So I don't know if I can do bulk editing like I did for promoted listings where I can just click everything and make it go global shipping, but I've been going in and slowly adding global shipping. So all of these sales were without global shipping and for 25 days without promoted listings, and I still sold $1,000 worth of stuff. So I just think there is so much potential on eBay, and you know, having a platform like Vendoo to just kind of move through your stuff is just incredible. Okay, so these American Eagle high-rise jegging gray camos, these sold for $20. I had them listed at $30. And I received a $20 offer. I picked these up at the Bins in New Hampshire, so that was a great sale. This women's Nike Aeroloft combo golf vest in like bright pink, excellent condition. I bought this off of my friend Owen, who sold me his inventory before he went back to school. And he lives in Portland, Oregon. And so this was one of the items I bought for him. I think I averaged like $10 or $11 per piece on that. I listed this again at $90. This was another one I listed super high, but I ended up selling it for just $50. That was a significant discount, but again, it was still a great return for me, and I wanted to get the juices flowing over on eBay. Next up was this men's Vineyard Vines Red Sox logo. This was a Shep shirt with the Red Sox logo. I had it listed for $55. First, he offered me $22. I countered in like the $30, $40 range, and then he came back with $27.01. I think because my shipping was like $6.99 or something. But I ended up taking that offer because I had paid just $3 for this sweatshirt and I wanted to move stuff. So I did take that offer. He definitely got a good deal on that, but there was, I would say, a little excessive pilling on this sweatshirt. So I had it priced pretty high. Vineyard Vines doesn't move super fast for me, and these Shep shirts have really come down in value in my opinion. I have a hard time moving Shep shirts for above $30, $35. Next up was this Toad & Co. long sleeve wrap dress. I've had this for a little bit. It sold for $25 with shipping. And last up, I sold these Converse All-Star metallic pink high top sneakers. These sold for $30 with $9.99 shipping. Yeah, so that is the wrap up of all of my sales on eBay this month. I also want to mention that in the month of December, I only had 2 sales all month. I am so excited that I feel like I have finally found my footing on this platform, and I'm just going to keep it going. One thing that was good about being sick is I was home every day. I wasn't out shopping, so I was really able to get into a habit of listing. So I don't know if I'm going to continue with like the 10, 12 items a day, but certainly 5 or 6 items will get cross-posted every day. And now that I'm going to incorporate global shipping into the program, I'm just starting to learn things better. I also do have a store on eBay, so I do have access to Terapeak, which I'm just like tapping into now. So much to learn on eBay still, but I think overall the month was a super success. I tried to give you my cost of goods if I knew, but obviously the numbers that I'm sharing with you are before eBay fees, which, you know, I estimate are a little shy of 20%. And now I just want to show you exactly how I cross-post using Vendoo. All right, let's hop over to my computer and we will go over some of the cross-posting. All right, so here we are on the Vendoo interface here. And I did want to explain right off the bat that it is a Chrome extension. So if you look up here in the corner, I have a few extensions. This is the breakdown of all of the platforms. Each monthly plan comes with 3 platforms, and then you can price things out a la carte if you want any additional stuff. So this is that sliding scale again, just showing you here on my computer. It looks a little bit different, so you can choose your plan. It gives all the marketplaces, there's FAQs, all that fun stuff. So I'm just going to log in and I just want to show you my general process for bringing items over, the way that I was doing it in the beginning. So when I'm bringing existing inventory, this is not new inventory. I'm going to show you a sample of that as well. So if you look here, it shows you that these are all things that I have already brought over that are from on Poshmark, and now I have listed them on eBay. Yay, Lori. And I'm going to go over here to new item. So I'm going to click on that. From Poshmark is where I'm going to click. See, the things that are highlighted in blue, I have attached, you know, basically activated them to be in sync with Vendoo. So I am going to click on Poshmark. It's going to take a little time for the items to filter in. If you are somebody who's cross-posting from eBay to Poshmark, this will be even faster because eBay requires a lot more information. So see, this has already an inventory imported from Poshmark. So I'm going to just scroll down. I've been very busy. Aren't you guys proud of me? I'm going to scroll. There's probably a faster way to do this as well. I'm going to load more here. Okay. Let's do this Escada Sport. Let's do this Levi. This will be really quick. And the reason I'm also avoiding that Escada is because that's a photograph with a stock photo, so I don't want to use that one. Okay, so here are the pictures. So boom, my images are already there. Here's my title, Levi's Navy Ringer Tee. You have a lot more space on your title when you're doing a post over on eBay, so you can make that like a little bit more robust. What do I want to say here? Levi's crew neck Navy Ringer Tee, or maybe I'll say T-shirt because I have more room, and I'll add the word size small. So you can add a little bit more when you're bringing things over to eBay. And you can see Mercari has a 40 limit. Poshmark has a 50 character limit, and eBay, I believe, is 80. So I'm going to go over my description, size small, new without tag. I might add a little bit more here, or you can just leave it as is. Now over here, you have your categories. It's already filtered in that it's a women's clothing and it's a top. So package weight. So this is where I guesstimate. I'm going to guess that it's like 8 ounces. You do have to put a weight in on eBay. I estimate it. If you want to be really precise, you can weigh your items first. I do this for the sake of speed. Another thing that I do when I change to eBay is I change the price to like the 99 cent because you can't do that on Poshmark. So once I've saved that here, I'm going to click over here to eBay because this is where I want it to go. See, it's already listed on Poshmark. I'm going to click on eBay. So now we're back. So the only thing that happens when you come over to eBay is it gives you some optional fields, which are not required now, but as of February 25th, 2021, I believe, a lot of these fields are going to be required. So I've added a few. So I'm going to just add size small, and this is a regular size, show optional fields. So this is up to you. I'll do a few of these. So I'm just going to do t-shirt, department. I'm going to list it in women's, style, basic, crew neck. I didn't even look at the material, but it's probably cotton. I can come back up here and look. What does it say here? 100% cotton. Okay. So come back down. This is the most time consuming part. I would recommend filling out as many of the optional fields as you can. Some of them are a little bit ridiculous, and you can see there are a ton here on eBay, but that's an eBay thing. That's not a Vendoo thing. If you're cross posting the other way from eBay to Poshmark or from Poshmark to Mercari, it's so fast. So anyways, you can fill in those to where you see fit. I usually charge shipping. These are some of the common prices that I use for shipping. I'm going to say $4.99 for this t-shirt, and it will ship first class. That's what my default is, first class. But if this was a larger package that was over a pound, you'd have to bump it up to priority. So I would just come in here and just write priority and choose that for my 1 to 3 business days. But this is definitely going to be a first class package, and I'm going to leave it at $24.99. I always click allow best offers, and I don't specify above or below. I like to see all my offers come through, and then I list it on eBay. And it's that simple. And then I can move on to the next listing. So it also gives you the option to view it. So you can click and you can see what it looks like on eBay. So Levi's crew neck, navy ringer t-shirt, size small, US 24. I probably should have put women's up there. So there are a few things that I'm learning more about eBay and how I like to do things over there. So then you can go back to your inventory, and then you can choose new item from Poshmark, and then you do the whole thing over again. This time I am going to be a little bit quiet and just go through the item. There has to be a way for me to also like get rid of all of these. These are little things that I'm learning. So load more, but I do have so many things over there, and it makes me very happy. I do have a store over on eBay. I have the basic store. I think it's like $19 a month. All right, so let's bring over this J. Crew ribbed ruffle tank top, black. So let's time this. So my clock says, all right, let's see if I can do this in 2 minutes. Women's J. Crew. Condition is pre-owned. Primary color black. I'm going to say this is maybe 5 ounces. We'll do this at $24.99. Save. eBay. Size large, size type regular, optional fields, tank, women, that's like a scoop, style, I do basic for a lot just to get it in there, style type, vintage, no, just kind of like whatever I feel like doing, that's enough. Shipping cost, $4.99. We're going to leave it at first class. I'm going to click allow best offer and list. I did it. That took me 1 minute. I probably could have done more descriptions and had it be a little bit more robust, but let's view this listing over here. Women's J. Crew ribbed ruffle tank, $24.99, $4.99 standard shipping. Looks good, excellent condition. This is my stuff over here. So it's that simple. So what I want to do next is show you how to start a listing fresh on Vendoo. So like if I come back over here to inventory, there are these little tags over here. This is inventory, create a listing. That's if you want to do something new in analytics. And this kind of keeps up to speed. Like this is since I started listing directly to Vendoo. So number of listed items, 29 items. None of those items have sold yet, but this is where all of my analytics are going to start to fill in as I keep creating things directly to the Vendoo platform. So the way that I found to load photos the fastest is to go in through Chrome on my phone and just tap in the pictures that I've already taken to Vendoo. So I come here to Vendoo, go to photo library, and then I just click on the images that I want to bring in. And boom, 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 they filter in so quickly. And then I scroll down to the bottom and I just press save. So when you come back onto your desktop, the reason I filter the pictures in through my phone is because I take all of my pictures on my phone, and I just generally like to do as much editing and drafting as I can on my desktop, because that's where I work the best and the fastest. So now I'm back on my desktop, on my laptop, and here's Vendoo inventory. So now when you come down here, these are the boots that I just imported, and there's nothing next to them. So this is just a draft. And then you can see here, eBay Poshmark. Those are the listings I just did. And I was looking at this J. Crew. I have no idea why I have this price so high. I'm going to change that price. I'm going to click on these boots that I just imported, and you can do some editing while you're here in Vendoo, which is really nice. You just come in here, you can bring your photos in, you can bring them out. Sometimes I'll add a little contrast for a brighter background. Now I do a fair amount of my editing with PicTapGo and Photo Room before I import, but then I just want to bring things up. The other cool thing that Vendoo does is they adjust all your photos to square size for you. If by chance you forget to take a photo in square mode, once you import it, it automatically goes into square mode. So sometimes you'll have like little spaces on either side of your photo when they import it to square. So sometimes I'll just bring it in a little bit like this, and you can save, and you just go through the same process once it's here. But now it's marked in your Vendoo inventory, which is really nice. And this just becomes a home base, and this will help more with my analytics. And then I go ahead and I follow the whole process, except this time I'm saving it here as a draft and then moving it over to Poshmark, moving it over to eBay or Mercari, wherever you want to send it off. Okay, the last feature I want to show you, and I know this is a very long video. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me, but I couldn't let you go without showing you one of my favorite features. So I'm over here on my eBay Seller Hub, and see over here in red where it says ending today. I have 11 items that are going to end today. So let's just click on some of the items that are going away. So this Prana top, this Eileen Fisher shirt, I'm taking a look at here. Okay, this Revolve dress. I'm just going to keep that one in mind. You come over here to your Vendoo inventory, and I'm going to type in Revolve. And these are going to be on my Revolve brands. Here's the item that I'm interested in, this Majorelle Augustina copper beautiful dress. So it is going to end today. So what I'm going to do is I come over here to eBay where it says it's listed. So I'm going to show you the delist and relist feature, which is an add-on. But I'm going to come down here. You can make any changes that you want, but at the very bottom, it says delist on eBay. So if you remember, there were 11 items that were going to be ending today. Are you sure you want to delist? Delisting an item from eBay, it will not be removed from your Vendoo inventory. So I'm going to confirm. So it's delisted. Now look at this button right here. Relist on eBay. Bam. And it's back, starting a whole new cycle in 2 seconds. So now you can view your listing. And here it is back again. There's the Revolve Majorelle. Now I may want to make some changes because I didn't get any bites. Maybe I'll drop this price to $89. You can change it however you want. But now I'm going to come back to manage my active listings and see where it said 11 items. If I refresh the screen, it now says 10 items. So I can go through here and essentially get 11 new listings up today just by delisting and relisting with the press of a button. So stinking easy. I love it so much. Okay, well, clearly this day has gotten away from me. I've had an outfit change here. Thank you for sticking it out with me. I wanted to share with you as many of the fantastic features I could that Vendoo has to offer, and I hope you learned something from this video. Remember, I do have a link in my description where you can save 25% off your first month of service with Vendoo. It has been a complete game changer for me. It's easy to use. They're making improvements all the time. They are reaching more and more platforms. Their customer service is phenomenal. I hope you'll take advantage of this great offer. Again, I want to give a big shout out to my friends over at Vendoo for sponsoring this video. If there's a tip that you know that I missed, which I'm sure there is, please leave it in the comments below. If you have questions for me or for other members of the community, also leave that in the comments. I have a great group of people who watch my videos, and we are always sharing ideas with one another. And so definitely leave a comment and someone will get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel. I will be back really soon with some new videos for you. Thanks again for watching. I love you guys, and I will be back really soon. Bye.